So then how can we train ourselves to trust ourselves a little bit more? First of all, many people said that this feeling of something is off, the intuition is telling something isn't right, is actually kind of being expressed physically a lot of times in their chest or in their stomachs. I don't know, whatever works for you. Maybe your pinky is going to be sore, but eventually you will feel this discomfort, this tension, this unpleasant feeling inside that tells you something is off. Check it. I mean, don't go to the doctor, check it, but I mean, look at it for a second. Maybe something is off. Just listen to it. Don't ignore it completely. The second situation is very common because we have two things that conflict there. One of them is our preservation and our instinct to survive, to eat, to feed, to actually be stable. And of course, next to it, we're going to have our intuition, which is going to say, you know what, it's a little bit off. Something is off there. Especially situation, I think one of the easiest examples is, of course, quitting your job in time of Corona, let's say, when you understand that the economy is not so great and maybe the financial situation is not so perfect for quitting your job. We understand that this is something that is maybe not safe because we need the money, we need to eat, we need to survive. So the instincts will tell us, stay, it's safe. But the intuition is gonna give you like this, something is off, maybe not, this is not the job for you, it's really bad. Instinct to preserve, to be safe, vs actually intuition to grow, to be happy. Magic. We start seeing signs everywhere. So I know that I really want to quit my job, but I really can't right now. And suddenly I start seeing those articles about career development and about those new job offers that suddenly start popping out at my computer. And I don't know, self-improvement, maybe some kind of like, workshops and maybe some MBA studies. And we start seeing all those things. It's basically our brain is directing us into the direction that we really want. And it just tells us, look, notice, you were thinking about it, weren't you? Weren't you? Weren't you? Why is it still there? So yes, don't ignore it. If your brain works so hard to let you know that maybe that's the thing you want, most likely that's the thing you want. My favorite one, don't overthink it. I think some of you, most of you have heard this sentence quite a lot of time. Don't overthink it. You're thinking too much. Stop it. How many times it actually worked? 0. None. It doesn't work because the thought keeps coming back to us. It bothers us. Something is off and we want to figure out what. And as long as we want, it's gonna come back again and again. So maybe instead of overthinking it and trying to say, no, don't overthink it, maybe it's actually worth just saying, okay, I know that this thought is gonna come back all over again. And I'm just gonna be thinking about it, if not right now, tomorrow again. So I'm just gonna slow down for a second and actually think about it. Absolutely ridiculous. By thinking about it, you will actually avoid overthinking about it, because when you're gonna sit for a second, wait a second, why do I feel off about it? What doesn't sit right? And just to notice it and not ignore it and stop saying don't overthink it, so you will actually get to better decision based on that. And of course, if you made a decision that seems very, very irrational, absolutely not logical, and you still feel happy about it, this is the sign that your intuition that you followed and actually executed this decision based on it was right. Because otherwise it wouldn't feel good. I'm not talking about feeling good like you have after a pizza, but I'm talking about actually happiness of decision-making process which was concluded and you feel satisfied with it. It means that your inner self, your gut was right, and now you're happy about this decision you made. Super great feeling. You should try it. Does women intuition always right? Yes. Does man intuition always right? Yes. We just need to start actually listening to our intuition, being connected to it a little bit more. We have a strong intuition. Trust it. Learn to trust it. Give yourself a chance to trust it. Don't shut it down. Don't say shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. No, just give it some space to speak. Listen to it, look at it. And then this gut feeling that you have, this inner self that you've been listening to, actually gonna have a chance to talk, and maybe eventually will bring you much more happiness than just surviving. Isn't it what we're doing here eventually? I am. Bye, guys.